Hey everyone, I just got back from my trip 2 days ago at around 3 in the afternoon. So I'm here in my room as opposed to in the office with the nice matte background. I loved Beijing. I had a great time being there. You know, I'm so thankful that we got to stay with a friend and that I had another friend who showed us around, so that was awesome. The city itself is humongous. If you guys have ever been to New York City, it's huge, but Beijing is like 3 times the size of New York City, which I thought was crazy. And apparently there's about 23 million people that live there, relative to New York City, which only has 8 million. So that's a lot of freaking people. And when we were there, we didn't even feel half of the overcrowding on the subways or in the buses. We got not exactly the short end of the stick, but we didn't have to go through like being squished inside of the train or having people stepping on our feet, nothing of that nature. We got lucky because most people in Beijing went to travel outside of Beijing. Overall, great experience, but I wanted to give you guys a little glimpse of what I did in Yangzhou. So this video actually doesn't have any Beijing footage. It's only of Yangzhou, which is a city 1 hour away from Zhenjiang. And the reason why we went over to this city is because we got an overnight train. Basically means that we'll get on this train at 9 p.m. in Yangzhou and then we'll arrive in Beijing the next morning at like 7:30, which was great because a ticket from here to Beijing is like 400 yuan, which is about $100, but we got it for less than that. We only paid $40 for a ticket to just sleep. So that's pretty awesome. And I have footage of me being inside of my bed, and you guys can see that in a little bit. But basically, we went to Yangzhou, we checked out this park, and then we couldn't get a cab, so this guy who was riding one of the rickshaws, he's like, hey, come and ride my rickshaw, I only charge you 40 yuan. And we're like, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. In reality, 40 yuan is probably like less than $10, maybe 7 or 8. And then I got him to bring it down to 30, which is equivalent to like $5. So we rode a rickshaw and then we got food and finally we're on a hard sleeper inside the train, which is pretty awesome. So I hope you guys like this video and hello YouTube. It's mezzanine here and I'm on the bus going to Yangzhou where Kaylee and I will spend the day, and then we're gonna take a hard sleeper, which is basically an overnight train where we're gonna sleep on the train and then we'll be in Beijing the next day. So that should be interesting. And hopefully I get some cool shots of you. Right now, Kaylee and I are on a rickshaw. The guy convinced us to get on this thing for 30 yuan. Here he is driving, or riding the bike. And here we are in Yangzhou, watching the amazing scenery from the back of a bicycle. Well, here we go. Ooh, this is where it's gonna get interesting. Oh yeah. Up the hill. Yeah, I wonder if we could put it down. breakfast stand. So right now I'm on the hard sleeper going from Yangzhou to Beijing. I'm in my bed and it's literally like, this is the tiniest bed I've ever slept in. I feel like I'm in a spaceship.
So, this is my stuff. This is like the small little cubicle we have to put things in. Another bed. There's 3 different beds here. And these are my legs. This is the tiny sleeper we have. Literally, can't go any higher than that. Our bed is so tiny. This is how much extra space I have. You couldn't fit 2 people in here. It's insane. It's so small, and there's a little hook for your jacket. This is the ceiling and air conditioning.
This is where I'll be sleeping for the night before. For the night. And tomorrow I will be in Beijing. Night, YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed my videos, please subscribe and like this video.